Hello everybody, welcome to Deja Vu Creations. Today we're going to be making these lockers here that I had made. I had actually did this in Blender 2.79, and I also took it over into Substance Painter and did my little stickers here for that and painted it. But I did add all this stuff here. So I'll get ready to show you how I did all this. Now, the rest of these, I did add this to it. This is something I made, I would say about 3 or 4 years ago. It's super easy to make these little lights. I did make my book, which is another video that I had showed you guys how I did that book. It's my little journal book that I have. And I also have added, well, I made these little cases here, my suitcase and my my little heart little, what do you call it, heart purse. I added that in there, put that in there. And yeah, so what I want to do is just kind of show you guys how to create these lockers. Now, you don't have to, with me adding the things that I did in here, the total land impact is 16 without all this other accessories like the suitcase, a purse, the 2 books, and the little thing right here. My total impact, I think it was like 2, maybe 4 altogether. Let me double check that real quick. 1 second. Let's see. Lockers. How do I put it in here? Pretty sure I put it in here. Or not? Maybe it's down here. Oh, it is. Oh my. Okay, so for the pink lockers, the mesh on this was 1. Okay, and I kind of supersized it just a little bit. So I just went up to about right there, and it brought it to 2 for my land impact. So, if you just want just to do the um, lockers only and not have the accessories, you can definitely do that. Or if you want to add accessories to it, go for it. It's totally up to you. And if you want to make them a little bit more thicker, you can do that as well. It's like I said, it's totally up to you on how you want to do that. I just like the added accessories to that. So, you can definitely do that. Okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started and move over into Blender, and then we'll move over into Substance Painter and add these accessories to it. All right. All right, guys. So we're going to start off here in Blender. We're going to just do a mesh here. And what we're doing is we're going to just kind of shape everything here in Blender. So just kind of follow along the best that you can. I will be changing things up just a bit so that I can get this to work. I don't want to make it just a square just because I want to be able to open up one of my lockers so that I can add stuff to it. So I am going to change it here in just a second. Flatten it out a little bit, and by the way, to make a copy of it, you're going to do Control C and Control V. Okay, just to copy it. So just bear with me with this, and once we get these lockers done, we will bring them over into Substance Painter. Okay, so this part here, you just want to do like a mesh with the circle one, so that you can make these like little brackets for to open and stuff, kind of make it look more realistic. So just kind of work with it and go take your time with it. It did take me several attempts to get it down right. So, like I said, just kind of keep moving them, here and there, shrinking it down a little bit until it looks right. Okay. So just keep following along. And remember, guys, if you have any questions, just leave the comments down below in the comment section, and I will respond back. If I have to do another video to do the steps by step, I can definitely do that. I have done videos that people have reached out with me to have them show them different things, and I have done that. So just to let you know, I will get back with you if you need any help, okay? All right, guys. So once you get to the end, make sure you click everything that you made, and you're going to link it all together. Join, press join. I always move it up and down to make sure I got everything. If I haven't, I'll go and attach it. Do not go to this next part that I'm just doing, because I actually forgot to add my little knobs to my lockers, and I realize that once I get it done here, that I'll be like, okay, I forgot to add the knobs to this. So I'm going to notice it here in just a second. So please do not go to this part right here. Just stay where you're at, and I'll head back over there. Give me just a second. I'm about ready to figure it out in just a few seconds. All right, so now we're back here. We're going to go ahead and add those knobs to the locker for the little door handles. And then once we get that put in there, we'll go back over into UV Editor and start editing our lockers so that we can get that done. So we'll unwrap the lockers for UV Edit, and we'll get it done. We're almost finished here, so... Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and click on edit mode. Go up to where you see the little world section there, and you're going to you're going to adjust your settings. We want to make sure that we got the ambient occlusion checked mark for the world and all that. So just follow along with what I'm doing over here on the right hand side for you, okay? And then we'll get this finished. Okay, we're going to unwrap these. I'm going to do Project View because I want to see what it looks like. Unfortunately, I can't use Project View because I can't put stickers on the other side of that door. So I'm not going to be able to use it this way. I wish I could, but I can't. So I have to unwrap it another way. And I'm going to go through each one of these wraps and just kind of see which one I want to use. Definitely not this one. Actually, I probably could have used this one, but it's just too small on the right-hand side there. So I'm not going to use this one. I'll probably use the Smart Unwrap. I forgot what the name of it is, but I'll probably use that one instead. So I'm just definitely not this one. So we're just going to kind of go through each one of these. And then once we get the one that we want, we'll go ahead and keep it and then export it out. So I'm actually going to probably do the Smart UV project. Project one. I think that's one I use. I believe that's the one. Let me check real quick. Yeah, it is a Smart UV. So use that one instead. No, it isn't the Smart UV. I'm so sorry. It's the... thought it was Light Pack. That's the one. Okay, so use that one instead, the one I'm doing on right now. So we're going to use that one for the unpacking, and we'll go ahead and once you get that done, go ahead and do the steps that I'm doing, and we'll finish this out. Okay, once you get this baked, make sure to export the UV layout and the AO map, okay? So it should look just like that, okay? Once you get that done, after saving those two, do make sure to go back into OBJ and click join, or swipe it and join. And then this here, we are going to export it as a Claddagh day. Also make sure to solidify these lockers as well, okay? Don't forget to do that. All right. Okay, so we're going to bring these in. I'm going to reduce it down just a bit, down to these two for a 0. Try to bring it in. I am having a little bit of internet issues, so I was having some issues trying to get it to come in, but eventually my internet starts to work better. So I do apologize. Just if that ever happens, just keep trying and trying and trying until it connects. So that's probably what is going on, is just the internet thing, or it could be just Second Life acting up. So anyway, we got these loaded up. I'm going to upsize these up a little bit so it looks more like lockers instead of little kitty lockers. I mean, you could even make them little kid lockers too if you wanted to. But anyway, these are the lockers. Now we're just going to go into Substance Painter here in a second and get those started. So I'll meet you over in Substance Painter. Okay, guys. So I'm so sorry. I was having some sound issues, so I may have to go over a few more things. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to paint this whole locker. I found a couple of textures. So let me go back here. Now, this one I did find was really nice, and this one here. So let me just show you what these look like. Now, it looks not as great, but when you move either this down or you can move this down, it's going to do the same thing. So I can go this way, or I can, and see how pretty that is. That actually looks really good with the light shining on it. It looks really, really good. So you can do it that way, or you can go, let me see. No, it's not popping up there. There it is. Okay. So, and then you could take it this way. You can move it like that. You can do all kinds of stuff with your textures. So you just have to kind of play around with it. You can even turn it if you want, however you want to do that. Okay. So I'm not going to use this one, and I wanted to show you this one real quick. Same thing with the, and I just realized that this part, I don't know if it's, I didn't level it right. I guess I didn't. I thought I did. Okay, this is when I noticed that I forgot to solidify it. So make sure to solidify your locker so it doesn't look like that. So I'm going to go and solidify them, and I'm going to redo it again and bring it into Substance Painter. So that's why I said at the very beginning, make sure to do one regular and another one for solidify. Okay, so that this way you can bring it in and it won't look that way into Substance Painter. So let's go ahead and fix this up, and then we'll head back into Substance Painter. All right, I'm going to bring this in, the new one in, and yes, I'm going to discard it. Okay, and there's the new one. So it looks so much better. All right, let's get started. So maybe we'll just see real quick. Let me change back to my, I'm going to find my environment that I like, which is this one. It's usually the outdoor HDR. And then I'm just going to go over here to texture settings, go down to bake mesh maps, bake, and then you're going to do use the low poly mesh. Click that. If you have the high poly, use the high poly. But and all you would do is just export that high poly in here, okay? And then for this one, I just use the 4x, okay? And then I'm just going to bake textures. And you just wait for this to go all the way, and then you'll return back to painting mode. So give me just a second for this to get finished. Okay, it is now finished. We can go back to return to painting mode, and you can kind of see how it baked a little bit. See the different dark textures a little bit there. Okay, so let's see if it makes a difference now with me doing that solidify. Yep, it did. Wow, that was the difference. Solidify makes it so much better, I think. I don't know. I just like it better. Yep. All right. Looks good. I really like that one. But I got another one to show you guys. So let's take a look at this one. I think we looked at this one earlier. Not bad. And you can even make it go down just a little bit more. There we go. I like that one too. That looks more natural. Yeah, that looks good. I love this one, honestly. Okay, and then um, get rid of that one. And then we go down here. Where was it? This one. Okay, so you can change the color on these. So I just kind of wanted to show you real quick. You can actually go down here to where the pink color. I personally love my pink, and you can have the pink color and then you could add the stickers to it. You can do so much with this, and you can paint these like silver. So, which is what I'm going to probably end up doing. Let me take a look. There's the black, bright pink, which the bright pink's really pretty. And that color, this color, I like that one. Yeah, I like it. All right, so I'll probably end up going with this one. This is my favorite. Um, Now I do want to go back up here, just kind of test it a little bit, kind of gives it more of a kind of a little bit beat up lockers here from being punched, kind of give that old look. So I like this paint. Um, they do have uh, paint, a paint one where it's like chipped. You could even add that. Let's see, where is it? Um, let's see what this looks like. Because even then, you can apply a paint on top of another paint. See how it kind of gives it that look? That's pretty cool. I actually like that. I really like this a lot. So, and then if you want, you can add a little bit more. So you can do it that way. That looks really cool. So I think I'm going to leave it like this. I like this look. Then what I'm going to do, because I want to kind of do these like a silver color, these little notches and stuff that I added in Blender. And what we'll do, you click on create paint layer. So it's going to make another layer for you. Then you go and find a color that you want to use for those there to paint. And see, it already gives you like a brush already. So let's see here. What do we have? That'll make a difference. I was going to show you the paint chip ones that we could have used too, but I don't know if I have one. I may have to download one of those. For now, let's just do the silver for the knobs and stuff. Let's see what I got. Guess I could use those ones that I had. No, not that one. Maybe this one. Okay, I do need to turn this down just because I don't want it to go all over my. No, actually, it's not going to work. We're not going to be able to use that one. Oh, wait a minute. I need to go above. I'm sorry. That was my bad. So this is the way it would look. Just turn it. And to turn that, you're going to do Alt and then press your mouse button at the same time and do the moving. I'm just kind of looking to see what this looks like real quick. It doesn't look bad. I actually like it. Okay, guys. So I'm going to have to go back here and kind of fix up my, clean up some of the silver that's on here because I got kind of sloppy when I was trying to do these vents and stuff and the knobs with that silver. So I'm just going to go back and kind of put the pink back on as best I can without it looking too crappy. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. So I'll hurry up and go through this and then we'll do the next steps, okay? Okay, here's the fun part. I love doing this. So you can do like little decals and color them. You don't want to do pink on pink or you're not going to be able to see it. So you might want to change it to a black, yellow, blue, any of those other colors besides pink, so that it shows up on the locker. Make sure you click on the locker and then press that create a paint layer and then select the type of decal that you would like and especially the color that you're wanting to use. I love this color when I'm adding my decals to this. So I'm going to bring up the size just a little bit so I can add that little flower to my locker. Okay. All right. Nope, a little bit more here. There we go. And you can even make it darker by just kind of like doing it a couple of times. So I'm going to just do it right here. I'm going to do a couple of them on my locker. So you can click it twice and it'll make it darker. Looks really pretty. Okay, and then next we'll be adding on stickers. You can even do a spray paint of like glitter. That'll look really pretty too. There's so many things that you can do in here. Just take your time, be creative with your lockers, and you know you're going to enjoy the Substance Painter. Trust me. After I started doing it a while, I love Substance Painter because you can do so much with it. But anyway, just follow along and I'll just kind of give you some ideas of things that you can do that'll make a difference. So, all right, let's get started. Okay, for a mirror, now you guys can add a mirror. You can spray paint one on the locker, or you can just apply one on that I had found on Pinterest. But yeah, you can do it this way. There's several ways that you can do it. It's totally up to you. But yeah, I went ahead and just applied mine from Pinterest and kind of touched it up in Photoshop, but this is another way that you can do it as well. The only thing that I found out that when I did it this way, and I'm just going to be honest, and there may be a different way of doing it, but it showed up on my other side of my locker. So I didn't like that. That's why I went ahead and did it on. I just brought a mirror in from Pinterest. But this, if you're going to do a mirror, this would be one that you'd want to do because it's really cool. All right. All right, guys. Well, this is pretty much the end of my video. I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just reach out with me. I will try to do the best I can to answer those questions. And remember, guys, I'm new with Substance Painter. I'm just starting out as well, just like you. And whenever I get some ideas, I like to share them with you. But I will try to answer those questions as much as I can with what I know. But if I don't know it, I'm so sorry. But anyway, guys, have a beautiful night, a wonderful weekend, and God bless.